Welcome back to my ADU project, episode 111. Now I know it's been a month since my last episode, and I am wearing the same shirt, but that's because I went to LAX last night. But I'm going to give you an update on some of the issues that we have with the ADU. We've had leaks in the property. I had, got some echo. NextGen came by and they did some inspections on the place, checking for mold and active leaks. Since NextGen only tests for active leaks, they were able to give me they were able to talk to me about stuff, but they weren't able to put anything in writing because they only deal with active leaks. So we know there is no leak in the pipes, according to NextGen, and that was on a Monday. And then on Friday of that same week, some interesting things happened. I had a mold specialist come out to do a mold inspection on the place, and the contractor, which I haven't heard from in 3 weeks to a month or so, calls up and says, "Hey, trying to get up." So I didn't want to contact them because the mold specialist was coming to do a second opinion because I'm so tired of this crap. I'm starting to contact lawyers and stuff about all this. So I'm trying to get the second opinions before I get it, and now the contractors want to finish the work. So I'm getting lawyers involved and they're trying to finish the work. So that's the difference of opinion. But I'm going to show you the evidence of mold that we have and the difference between what I think the problem is and what the contractor says. Because I think it's coming from the center of the house to the ground. They say it's coming from the outside of the property from the neighbors. So first we're going to look into this little closet. So this will probably be a long video today. So if you look in this little closet, can you see the discolorization? Does it show up on camera? Well, in the molding, there's the molding which is white, and then this water level which is pink, or not pink, yellow. So there's this gap here now between the floor and so it looks like the water got up to maybe 2 or 3 inches in this closet here. And that's pretty much the whole level of this closet. Then all over here, you can see there's about a 2.5 inch water line all along this level. Yeah. And it goes here, let's see. But there's no water line in this closet. There's no evidence of water line. And I had NextGen and Bye Bye Mold, they tell me there's no evidence of any moisture in this wall. But the contractor says this is where the water's coming from, even though I've got a second opinion saying there's no water here. So that's why I'm talking to lawyers. Okay, we'll go into the other bedroom. I'll show you where the wall. Same issue. Here it looks like it had about a 3-inch or 3-finger discolorization in the level of the molding. Let's see. What do we got here? See, in the closet there's no discolorization of the water here. And also if you look on the molding here, there's no water line here. Let's move this stuff. I ain't moving that. Yeah, the water goes to here, and I can't, but somewhere in this area there stops the water line. So either the contractor's repainting the molding, or there's nothing. Yes. So according to NextGen, there's no mold or anything here. And then in this bedroom, you can see a bunch of water. Can you see this on camera? Yeah, I don't know where you're pointing, but you can see a lot of discolorization there. Okay, go around the other way. Go around that way. And then come in and shut the door. So, originally we thought there was no mold in this room and we could not open this door. So we opened this door after somehow this little piece got broken off. And you can see that there's all this mold right here, and it's not as bad, but it's on the other side. Okay. Then you got there. But basically this whole bathroom's got about 2 inches of water. Okay. Okay, we'll show the small bathroom. Yeah, go in and get a shot of the small bathroom. You can see along the molding, you can see that we had a couple inches of water there. Hey, sweetie. Okay, let me. So it looks like pretty much the whole place is coming up. But according to, okay. And then the same routine here. We have an L formation in this area where it looks like it's coming from the kitchen and the bathroom. So what I think is going on is the water is coming up through the center of the building where the plumbing is for the water pipes and stuff for the bathroom. Because what they did was they dug out a hole, and after about 4 days of rain, we get flooding from the center of the building. That's where I think the water is coming from. The contractors tell me that it's coming from the neighbors, part of the original wall. And according to NextGen and Bye Bye Mold, my contractor, My Home Builders, is saying that it's coming in from the neighbors' yards, which are part of the original structures. That way they don't have to cover it under warranty. Funny thing is, you know, right around that same time I'm getting people to give me second opinions. They're trying to say, hey, since your neighbor won't let us go into your yard and tear out their bushes and fence to do this thing, they're not liable for any further, you know, stuff, which I think is bullshit because it's coming from the center of the building, and independent people tell me there's no water coming in from that side. So I did this on Friday. They won't be, or I had Bye Bye Mold. They're going to give me a written report, and it won't be until the next Wednesday, which I'll have it in writing. But my contractor, My Home Builders, wants to come in on Monday and finish the job, you know, and me to sign something over saying that I'm no longer liable, or they're not liable, because they can't get on the neighbor's yard and tear around his bushes and, you know, tear around his fence. And they're hinting that I pay for it, which is the reason I've started contacting lawyers, because no matter where it's coming from, I want them to take care of it. And so then I'll show you what got done on the outside. This took about a week or two after my last video. This is what happened. So if you remember in the last video, this was just a big muddy hole. So they put some tar paper here, and they did this they tarred this up. And I'll show you, this is a little better representation of what it looks like. So yeah, you can see the tar paper here. And now what they say is that the original structure, which is here, is not as deep as this. But here you can clearly see that this is concrete and this is concrete. It's just, you see how it's not as smooth and as pretty? So they're saying that this part of the original structure they're not liable for because the foundation doesn't go as deep. But here you can clearly see that it goes just as deep. It's just ugly. And here they have it nice and neat. So that's another discrepancy that I'm having with the contractor. They're telling me the foundation on the original structure isn't as deep as the old, but I can come out here and clearly see that it is. It's just not as pretty. So they're trying to shift liability. So some of the lawyers that I talked to, I'll try and go inside so I don't get shadow behind my head. So one lawyer that I talked to says it's just them trying to shift liability. The other lawyer, they just want a whole pile of information and stuff. So just let you know, if you want to get lawyers involved, I'm looking at anywhere from a $5,000 to $7,000 minimum just to take care of this problem. But since I'm losing maybe $4,000 a month in rent, this is something I want to look into. Oh, And I just happen to be touching this. You can see a crack in the thing right now. So this is something I'm.
Yeah, the water we're gonna go through here.
Yeah, I
There's
mean-
a lot of cracks.
Yeah, I got cracks already.
There's a lot of cracks.
So let's see what else we got. I mean, I'm just noticing these right now, but you can see cracks in the foundation and stuff right now. So let's go inside. We can get, so I'm supposed to have another mold inspector come, not this Monday, but next Monday. So that'll be 8 days from now. But if he can't give me anything in writing which tells me how to fix the problem, I probably won't go with him, because that's $600, which I've already spent. But it looks like I'm gonna have to get lawyers involved in the next week, find out what's going on, because the contractor's knocking at my door saying, hey, he wants to come tomorrow and finish the job and make me sign something saying that it's coming in through the neighbors, even though I have independent people telling me it's not. But no matter what, I have to wait until Wednesday for the independent people to come on, because the contractor tells me there's no mold. And remember that bathroom door, you could clearly see there's mold. And there's water marks all around this place. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm looking at, looks like I'm gonna have to, do something with a lawyer or something. So thank you for seeing this. This is my long journey of ADU. So if you like this, and remember, we'll see you next time.